watchers, and welcome to another film review tonight. Tonight I've been watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now I've been watching this now. I've had this actually for almost 2 years. I've not watched it until tonight. Now, okay, let's read the back. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the creative minds behind the Lego Movie and 21 Jump Street, bring their unique talents to a fresh version of different Spider-Man universe with a groundbreaking visual styles that's first of its kind. Spider-Man Into the Universe, Super Spider-Verse introduces Brooklyn T. Miles Morales and the limitless possibilities of Spider-Verse, with more than one with a mask. We watched this tonight, and wow, what a movie! I really enjoyed it. Really well animated, and it's funner. The thing was funner and hard at the same time. Very, very funner. So anyway, it's like this machine that can actually Kingpin's in this, of course. Kingpin looks huge. Now there's like a Spider-Man that's actually in this universe, but something happens to that Spider-Man. So I think his character, this young kid called Miles. What's his name? Miles. The character called Miles Morales. And he's like this young kid who gets bitten by a spider. Of course, he lives with his parents, of course. And of course, he gets bitten by a spider, and it's like he gets bitten by this spider with these whatever. So anyway, he gets bitten by a spider, of course. Then he starts having the powers. Of course, his powers are completely different to the other Spider-Man, Peter Parker's Spider-Man, because he can go invisible in this, which I really liked. I thought that was different. And of course, the thing is, got this machine that can actually go into different what do you call it, universes, different Spider-Mans and stuff, which I liked. So you meet different Spider-Man, even Spider-Woman. This is pretty cool. And current characters, I mean, there's like one, but there's one like is voiced by, what is it called, Spider Noir. So Spider Noir. It's voiced by Nicolas Cage, which I was a bit surprised. Yeah, he's in this film. Pretty sure it's Nicolas Cage's voice. I think. Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage. The writing's terrible. It's like squashed in. You can't even read it. Look at that. It's like I hate when they have squashed in writing. He does one of the characters called Spider Noir. So he's like, it's like black and white, whatever. He's a great character. You know, it's just got this one that looks like a pig. It's like a Korean character. Then there's like this female character, Spider Woman, which is great. The film was really good. Really, it's different type of animation I've ever seen, but it's kind of like a comic book feel to it too. We see like words popping up and stuff like that in certain parts and scenes. But really well animated. You've got to get used to the animation, because at first it's a bit different to what I'm used to, but then you start getting used to it. It's really well animated. I love the animation on it. It's really good. I wish I had it on 4K to be honest, but I'll probably not getting 4K later on. But they did a fantastic job. I was like, dude, this is fun. It's fun. The music's great too. The music's great. Some of it's just great. You know, I like the fact that he starts to get used to his powers and stuff, and he starts, you know, training more, of course. At first he's a slight bit struggling with his powers, getting used to his powers and stuff like that. And when you see a certain thing happen to a certain character, to Spider-Man, certain thing that happens to him was a bit surprising. With Kingpin, of course. Kingpin actually was in the Daredevil series, which in that is actually super violent, but in this is like, it's got massive big shoulders. He's quite a big guy actually. He's quite a very angry person. Of course, there's a twist of what happened to his he had a wife and a kid. Of course, he blames Spider-Man what happened to him, and of course he hates Spider-Man. And then something happens to Spider-Man. Of course, this what happens to the world that Miles Morales lives in. And of course, he gets, like I say, he gets bitten by a spider. He gets the powers, of course, and he's getting used to his powers, but he's struggling at the same time. And of course, and there's a bit of a twist. There's like a character now. I was a bit surprised who he was. I thought, oh my god, that was a bit of a twist. So anyway, the animation's fantastic. I really love the animation. It's funny too at the same time. It's so well done. I love the little girl. There's like a girl in it who's like she's like a car. She's kind of got this robot with her. And it's pretty interesting. She don't like it's weird. You know, I was like, hang on, it's like I do Spider-Man. But it's really funny. The pig guy's quite funny. He has these special powers with his nose with us. And he looks like a kind of like pig, but he's got a Spider-Man suit on. It's really strange. But it's funny. It has some very genuinely funny moments in it. I like Miles. I like Miles in it. He's a good character. Who knows, I might bring him into the films, you know. He's a good character. I need to start playing this new Spider-Man game. I've not even played that game yet. And you know, another thing that I liked about the figure pops up in it, Stan Lee, he turns up in it as a... he plays this kind of like... the shopkeeper. They're like selling these like Spider-Man stuff, and he's like, you know, I think he'd buy like a Spider-Man suit from the shop, and of course, Stan Lee's there as the shop owner, was the, you know, thinger. So yeah, I just loved it. Loved the music. The music was great too, really. So yeah, the good story too. I love the story. It's got some great action scenes, really fast-paced animation and stuff, and it's funny. Like I said, it's got a good story, and it's got a heart in the middle too, beating in the middle. Really good heart in it. So yeah, I loved it. So there's like a few surprises in this, and there's a quite a touching moment with with a certain character who dies in it, and I'm just like, his like uncle to it, and of course, so yeah, I really liked it. It's got some touching moments, of course, sad moments, and yeah, it's a really well animated film, and it's just great. I really love the animation, and of course they have to stop thingy from. He's got this machine where it's like it goes to different universes. Of course, he's trying to bring his kids back to life, his wife back from wherever, which is kind of like nuts. Because they died, like I said, in a car crash. Of course, he blames Spider-Man. So yeah, I love the animation, and just the voice acting was great. Nicolas Cage is funny. Nicolas Cage is great. He's always great. It's just a great. So yeah, I loved it. Really liked it. So yeah, this is a quick review of this Spider-Verse. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Really enjoyed it, actually. Like I said, I had this for about 2 years. I've not even watched until tonight, and I'm glad I did. Fantastic. So yeah. So what I disliked about it, nothing. I can't think of anything I disliked about it. I'm not, you know, I usually say that anyway, but this I literally couldn't think anything I disliked about it. And I had to get used to the animation, but yeah, I loved it. Loved the animation. So yeah, I loved. Okay, what I liked to it, so I'll just get to what I like. I like the music in it. I like the voice. I like the characters in it. They're quite very likeable. I like the fact that you see another Peter Parker in this. He pops up, which was a bit cool. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I love. I love the music. Animation's top notch. It's different to what I'm used. You know, usually it's just CGI. But with this, it just looks better. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just looks really well done. It's fresh. The animation's fresh. They could have just done a full-blown CGI, where it's just like CGI, like a Toy Story kind of thing. But it's different. It's different to what I'm used to. But I liked it. It started to grow on me even more. I just thought fantastic animation. So yeah. Okay. Well, the rate I'm going to give this is and the last part was really good too. The finale was excellent. Really good finale. So yeah. I think it's just going chaotic, and certain characters are going back to their universe. So yeah, so the rate I'm going to give this film is a 4.5 out of 5 because I really liked it. It's definitely worth a watch, and I really liked it. 4.5 out of 5 gets for Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Really enjoyed it. So yeah. So yes, 4 or 5 for Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. So anyway, people want to go off. That's just a quick review of that because I really liked it. It's just great, you know. I just loved it. I'm going to go off now. I'm going to scratch the channel. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Take care. Look after yourself. And with great powers comes with great responsibility. Remember that, people. I'm going to go off now. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Take care. Look after yourself. And see you later.